Braided line has evolved to fit many different types of fishing applications, from the simple braids for casting to the hollow course for trolling, to finally metered line to help the anglers keep track of distance. Basically, what a metered line does is it helps the angler to know exactly how far away or how deep a lure or a bait is behind the boat. And it also helps the angler keep track of exactly where in the water column they're getting bit. Bit in the yellow. Basically, this is done by color coding the line every 25 feet and then repeating 4 colors every 100 feet. So typically you'll have 25 feet of blue, then 25 of orange, then green, and then finally yellow, and then the color pattern repeats itself. So, you know, it's cool because they made them for like deep water applications like jigging and stuff, but you know, they've also got, like, see in between the colors, see there's a little white mark with a black bar in it?
Yeah.
And that happens every 5 feet in each color. So the guys,
okay.
yeah, so the guys who want to use it shallow and get a little more precise measurement can get it. This metered line has really interesting applications in both vertical and horizontal types of fishing. In the vertical type of fishing, such as jigging or bottom fishing, the angler can actually mark the fish on a sounder and then drop his lure bait down to precisely where the fish are holding, especially if the fish are holding mid-water column. If the angler doesn't have a fish finder or is retrieving all the way through the water column and he gets bit at a certain depth, the metered line allows that angler to know exactly where the fish are holding in that water column. Bit in the yellow just before the blue. Oh, come on, don't.
Tons of times where you want to know exactly where you keep getting a certain strike at. You see it marking the fish at 150 foot on the recorder.
Exactly.
You know, okay, here, boom, I'm back at blue again. I got another 25, 50 feet and I'm in the fish.
Exactly.
You know?
Another way we've been using the line is in horizontal fishing like trolling, drifting, or even free lining. In these types of fishing, we're not as concerned with vertical depth as we are with lateral distance behind the boat. An angler can know how far behind the boat his baits are if they're trolling. Hey Rush, what's your distance so I know where to look? In drifting live baits, an angler can fine-tune and stagger his baits to different distances from the boat. Let it out about 75, maybe 100 feet, and I'll put this one back a little closer, maybe 50, 75. And finally, in free lining, where an angler's actually letting the line off the reel and drifting a bait into a chum slick or drifting a bait back in a current, an angler can always know if his bait is going towards the strike zone or his bait has gone beyond it. There he is, there he is. So in simple terms, the metered line gives the angler a way to know at any given time where his lure or bait is. It also gives the angler a way to measure how far behind the boat or how deep below the boat he's getting bit at. There you go, that's him. And it offers them a way to consistently repeat that. There you go, beautiful, bro.